Hi, I'm Tom Petrie, and on behalf of the Black River Board of Trustees, congratulations to our class of 2020 graduates. We're so proud of the hard work you've put in and the great things you've achieved as a result. And though today is a day for the graduates, I'd like to thank everyone who helped get you here. Families, friends, staff, administration, coaches, and, of course, our incredible teachers. And though education is a collaborative effort, it has been your hard work that got you here today. I'm so excited and comforted to know you'll all be out in the world, making it yours and making it better for us all. So have fun, do well, and go Rats.
Welcome parents, friends, teachers, administrators, and of course, Black River's graduating class of 2020. If you don't know me, my name is Mariel Vanderscher, and today I have the honor of speaking at this unorthodox ceremony as the senior class's valedictorian. I would like to begin my speech by honoring a few people in my life who have consistently motivated me and played a huge role in my success. Firstly, I'd like to thank all of my teachers these past 7 years here at Black River, but namely Mrs. Rowe, Mrs. Foreman, and Mrs. Stevens. It was your classes above all that taught me the importance of my education and the weight and responsibility that our knowledge holds. Your classes and your teaching were an integral part of me viewing school not as an obligation or as an inconvenience, but as a tool myself and my peers would one day use to change this world for the better. And lastly, thank you to my parents, Kelly and Marifae Vanderscher, the two most unfailingly compassionate and generous people I know. Growing up, we never had much for material possessions, so instead they chose to fill our house with love, fun, and encouragement. They never gave me any idea that I couldn't do whatever I wanted to do or be whomever I wanted to be. Mom and Dad, everything I am and everything I've accomplished these last 17 years, I owe to you. So, after 14 long, arduous years in the American educational system, here we are. We dreamed of when graduation would come, crossing off days on our calendars and counting down the hours, minutes, and seconds till its arrival. We fantasized about the occasion, the flowing black robes, the anomalous cap, the clicking of our shoes as we walked down the Christ Memorial stage, diploma in hand. In particularly long classes and boring assemblies, it seemed like the day would never come. And as fate would have it, we were right. The day hasn't come, and it never will. When they announced quarantine and the eventual canceling of our senior year, I was upset as most of you. After 14 years of hard work and diligence, we deserved our happy ending. A senior skip day, our prom, a senior prank, and to wrap it all up, a graduation ceremony. But life had different, more important plans for us. The work we're doing, staying home and distancing ourselves from others, is crucial. And the sacrifices we're making are an integral part in staving off an even larger global disaster. Today, we graduate with the honor of knowing that we've played a key part in this fight, and that the abrupt end of our senior year and the senior year of millions of others will have saved countless lives. So to the graduating class of 2020, no matter where you're headed next year, whether it be college, trade school, the military, or into the workforce, I wish you all the best and eagerly anticipate the days in the near future where I hear of your accomplishments. Good luck and congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. It's hard to believe that after 4 years, we're finally graduating. It seems like it went by in a flash. I never believed that, oh, it's 4 years, it'll go by in a flash. I never believed people when they say that time flies, but it really did. When I was writing the speech, I was overcome with so much nostalgia and memories of Black River. It made me sad to think that I'll never be a student in those walls again. I'll never be able to learn in those walls again. We'll never be able to walk up the stairs on a nice Tuesday morning and be blinded by the morning light that came through the stained glass window. We'll never be able to hear the rattling of the air vents as we try to learn about confidence intervals or character development or the little big history of acrylic nails. We'll never be able to see Mr. Morse smash open a yardstick and yell, "Heck yeah, fire up!" We'll never be able to experience spring as we walk from the main building to the Lyceum as the wind blows past our hair and we walk under the shade of the big trees. Even though those past few months were taken away from us, even though we didn't get an extravagant graduation or a glamorous prom or just sports seasons or anything that made our senior year, it does not mean that these past 4 years of hard work have gone away. Everything you've worked towards these past 4 years, they've paid off. The friends you've made, the bonds that you've made with teachers, and everything you've learned, all of that has not been for nothing. They're all still there, and your hard work has not gone away. No matter if we got an amazing ceremony or not. Everything you worked for definitely paid off. I don't know where every one of you are going in your futures, but I do hope the very, very best for all of you. I hope that your futures are very bright and happy. And I hope that one day I'll be able to see one of my classmates changing the world. I'd like to thank my parents, my friends, and my teachers for making me who I am today. Without their help and support and guidance, I would not be the same person I am today. I would not be standing here today speaking to you, and I wouldn't have grown the way I have these past 4 years if not for them. So thank you very, very much. I'd also like to thank Sal Khan from Khan Academy for being an absolute legend. You saved some of my grades, if not all of my grades, and you are a king, and I love you. And my mom donates to you, so if you ever watch this, hats off to you. Or caps off, I guess. Like I said before, it's hard to believe that we're actually graduating. And it's a really bittersweet moment, especially now as the world around us seems to be collapsing. But I want to let you know that all hope is not lost. We are going into the next chapter of our lives, and it is our lives. We are in control of it, and we have the power to change the world. And I really, really hope that we do, because it's kind of crazy out there. Yeah. I'd like to leave off with a quote that I think applies especially during this bittersweet time. It's an overused quote, especially for a Black River student, but I think it fits, especially now. In sooth, I know not why I am so sad. That's one of the first things that we learned at Black River. I think it comes full circle, especially now. It's also overused and cliche, but that's fine. Congratulations, class of 2020. I'm really proud of you.
Hello, class of 2020. What an unusual situation we find ourselves in. I remember all of the little twists, turns, and struggles I've experienced all throughout my K-12 career. Some of you all who have been there since the beginning might remember in lower elementary the struggle of getting enough points on our AR tests, which I usually did by reading multiple biscuit books. In upper elementary, I remember the struggle of building my battle project and doing the infamous Chautauqua. In middle school, I thought that coming back from a vacation late and missing school would have serious consequences. Looking back, all these situations seem very trivial compared to what is happening right now. Despite these circumstances, I'm very thankful that Black River is doing whatever they can to make our senior year memorable. Class of 2020, I'm very proud to have embarked on this journey with you all. Coming out of it, I'm very proud to be part of a class with students with each of their own distinctive qualities. I hope that each and every one of you go forward to pursue your dreams. Thanks again, and enjoy the ceremony.
Woo! Yeah! Okay, before the real speech starts, I just want to shout out Miss Pyle if she's watching. Miss Pyle, remember when Lauren and I were talking in your class about how our senior prank was just going to be us leaving for a day? And how you told us time and time again that we weren't actually going to even do a prank, and if we did a prank, it'd be lame as all get out. Well, I kind of managed to get the whole country involved, and now everybody's out of school for the rest of the year. You doubted if the senior class would have the best prank of all time. I'm pretty sure the history books say that I win at this point. Hi, to all of you who don't know me, my name is MILLEN, and I was elected by my class to speak today. I'm super honored and very surprised because I'm not the most eloquent speaker, nor am I really terribly smart. I'm not Mariel, Akshitha, or Ishan, or Will. I thought my classmates were smart enough, though, to choose someone not completely off their rocker, but they chose me. This means one thing in my mind. They don't want a long-winded, rousing speech to give them a history of their Black River careers, and then an ending speech ending in a manner of, "We can do it," and that they'll forget in a day. No, they want a fun speech. They want a Noah Millen speech. Because of that, I feel like it's my sole purpose and duty here to be as authentic as possible to myself. So what I'm going to talk today about is a strange phenomenon that every student at Black River can feel if you're in the 6th through 12th grade. This year, it's manifested itself into the student's own saying. Of course, I'm talking about the Black River difference and how it is the single most important phrase that we utter as seniors. To the uninitiated of Black River, the Black River difference is a saying the students have that they can say to something only happening at Black River. Here are some examples. Oh, look, there's a sign on the 4th floor saying, "Please excuse the ceiling collapsing and falling on you." Oh, that's the Black River difference. Or, oh, I wonder who threw those shoes onto the Lyceum roof, and I wonder when they're going to come down. It's the Black River difference. Or another one, wait, are you kidding me? They actually hired Mr. Stid to teach AP Gov? Oh boy, that's the Black River difference. Whew. At this point, considering all of that, you might be thinking, okay, Black River students are one sarcastic bunch. Well, I agree we are, but I think it's in a really special way. I realized this while sitting in Mr. Whitwood's film class, watching The Godfather and Donnie Brasco, that at Black River, the Black River people are kind of like the Italian mafia. This sounds weird until you think about it. Black River students, due to our unique environment, become so close to each other to the point that we've had every single teacher in the school once you get to 12th grade, and we know most of the students walking the halls. We're all snarky and sarcastic to each other, but in the end, we have this bond that connects us like a family. And in the end, we don't throw people away like other public schools. We keep them close to us. We even have our own little fun, forget about it. We have, it's the Black River difference. So when we say the Black River difference, it's not always a negative. It can be used for every emotion that we feel in Black River, good or bad. Just like the Italian, forget about it. Oh my gosh, they actually hired Mr. Stid. Yes, now that's the Black River difference. And that difference doesn't even have to be said out loud to be seen and heard. You can feel it as soon as you walk through the doors. Whether it's the fact that we work way harder than most public schools, or you have to bring your Chromebook to Fish Dog because somebody crushed hot Cheetos in it, or your favorite teachers are leaving this year and you're really bummed about it, but there's nothing you can do. Or there's project term in G Block, so you actually have something that you can do at Black River that you love to do in school, no matter what you're doing. We feel that as Black River people. It's the difference that we have felt since 6th grade, day one. And that feeling that we have sarcastically thrown around while complaining about our school our whole academic lives. That feeling is something that other people don't feel at Holland High School, at West Ottawa, or Holland Christian. That's something we have to realize. They don't have that. That feeling is the reason that we're going to be prepared for college better than any other school, whether our sarcastic little butts can admit that to ourselves or not. That is the reason that we're going to thrive even in the midst of global uncertainty while moving towards the next part of our life. The Black River difference has carried us this far, guys, and it's too deep rooted in our hearts for it to leave. So we better use it to the best of our abilities next year, guys, because if you don't, you're throwing something amazing away. 13 years have led up to this, and we have to succeed. Because that's what the Black River difference demands of us. Thank you. And as Mr. Bruning said famously, I don't know how to end this recording, so I'm just going to walk away from it.
Congratulations, class of 2020. All of us Black River teachers miss you very much. Although we are in unique times, we've been in tougher situations before as humans and as a country. The Civil War is just one example. One way or another, we will get through this. Frederick Douglass said our destiny is largely in our hands. He believed in the power of choice. As an escaped slave to becoming a Harvard graduate, to becoming one of the most eloquent civil rights speakers of the 1800s, Frederick Douglass valued the power of choice, believing in free will. Other people influence you, and you influence others. But you have the most influence over you yourself. Make sure your hands are doing right, not just for yourself, but for others. Studies show that society was filled with stress before the pandemic, and now stress has saturated our society, leaving many full of doubt. So be positive, encourage others. Don't pile more stress onto yourself or others. Look at the many people trying to help, and ask then what you can do to help others. Douglass said, men have their own choice in this world. They can be angels or they may be demons. He also says that our greatness comes from applying our powers to things needed to be done. In a democracy, we expect to have disagreements as we try to get things done, but don't engage in demonizing others. As Frederick Douglass said of Abraham Lincoln, quote, though high in position, the humblest could approach him and feel at home in his presence. Though deep, he was transparent. Though strong, he was gentle. Though decided and pronounced in his convictions, he was tolerant towards those who differed from him. End quote. You won't convince many that you are right if you can't empathize, meaning to understand their point of view. And if you attack their humanity, they'll be defensive and ignore your arguments. Be open to new evidence. Don't have rigid thinking set in concrete. This way you can advance forward nimbly and rise over the challenges of the future. In the end, you must believe that your actions can make a difference. Some say free will doesn't truly exist. Psychologist Roy Baumeister says there are consequences of not believing in free will, finding that leading people into thinking that they don't have free will results in less responsible behavior, and that believing in free will leads one to act as if they have free will. You must believe that you can reflect on the choices that lay before you, and that your choice has an effect on others and yourself, and that you as individuals or as a society can overcome rough waters ahead with thinking and making choices. Choose your path wisely in life. Thank you, class of 2020. All of us teachers wish you the very best.
Congratulations to the class of 2020, the first graduating class that includes kindergartners from our very own Black River Public School. It's amazing how far you all have come. Today we're doing this talk from the front steps of the school, where I saw so many of you so often in the mornings before you were coming into school, as you had your multiple cups of coffee perhaps, or your breakfast on a paper plate that you were desperately trying to hold there as you ran up the steps. I miss that routine, and I also wish that our graduation ceremony was able to be our traditional one. It is actually my favorite event here at Black River. But here we are. We're in a place now as a world that we've never experienced. You're at a point where you are truly and more than ever the person setting your own destiny. In this pandemic experience, we have seen what incredible opportunities there have been for people to step up and help as frontline health professionals, as people running grocery stores, gas stations, all those things that we need. We've seen people donate and give to those in need, and have heard inspiring stories of what people were doing to help each other. But we also need to be honest. We've also seen how things can go wrong. Finger pointing and blaming, careless behavior, price gouging, and even the hoarding of toilet paper. These are strange times and they're new to all of us. They're new to your parents, to your grandparents, to your friends at school, and our whole world. But it's a time when we can fully experience something for the first time altogether. A door has been opened for us to see and participate in true problem solving. Not just studying what others have done before us, but as Black River graduates, you are prepared not only to get through this time, but to be a part of the great work and the problem solving that our world needs. Not to just get back to normal or back to where we were as a country or as a world, but to be better than we were as a country and as a world. You're prepared for this. You're prepared for your future. You're prepared for college and life. And you're certainly prepared to deal with the unknowns that will be coming to you. Of this, I am absolutely confident. Now for a moment, please think back to your first experience at Black River. I remember mine fondly, and I almost missed it. It was at an interview at the first head of school's home, and I saw a brand new charter school that had no history, and it was scary to even consider taking a job like that. I almost fell back into what was comfortable and what was traditional. I'm so glad that I took the opportunity to come to Black River all those years ago and to be here with all of you, just as you took that chance to try this school that was a little bit different, a little bit odd, as some people would say. But it's your Black River, and it's part of who you are now too. In our traditional ceremony, I'm usually the last person to speak to you all. And while there's more to this ceremony today after me, I want to stick with a little bit of tradition. I usually end with our graduation ceremonies with something like this, and I hope that you'll participate now from wherever you might be. So here we go. This is how it would normally end. Graduates, would you please rise? Graduates, as a symbol of your accomplishment and the milestone you have reached today, would you please move your tassel from the right to your left in recognition that you have earned a Black River diploma and have the right to be called a Black River graduate. To everyone watching this program, I am honored to present to you the Black River graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, graduates. It's time to celebrate. I know we'll see each other very soon, and I look forward to that very, very much.
Greetings. My name is John K. Donnelly, and I am Dean of Students at Black River Public School. It is with great honor I read to you the names of the graduating class of 2020. Nayla Alvarez Gomez, Bryson Anderson.
All right, what's up? My name is Bryson Anderson, and I'm going to Grand Valley State University to study exercise science.
Will River Anderson.
Hi, my name is Will Anderson. I'm going to Northland College next year to study natural resources, and my favorite Black River memory is definitely the elementary school hoedowns.
Gabriel Aviles Velez, Samuel A. Vargas, Aiden Barrios.
What's up, senior class? It's Aiden Barrios. I'm happy to be graduating with the rest of you this year. Hope that we all just have a good summer. Bye.
Elliot Bastians.
Hi, I'm Elliot Bastians. I'm going to study marketing at Michigan State in the fall. Hopefully be there for 4 years. Graduate, go into the real world, and some advice for future Black River students is to watch the movie Borat.
Lily Bogiano, Luke Brents, Elijah Bradley James Brooks, Riley Bukema.
Hi, it's Riley. I'll be going to George Washington University next year to study international relations, and I'll also be a member of the Women's Leadership Program in the International Politics cohort.
Olivia G. Byers Johnson, Lauren Grace Cooper, Olivia Lynn Cornianu, Roman I. Cornianu, Catherine DeYoung, Andrew Dykema, Natalie Escott, Paige Ewald, Andrew W. Fisher, Liliana G. Giroux, Logan Gillis, Micaiah Reese Grover, Ryan Haryu.
My name is Ryan Haryu. I'm planning to go to Grand Valley State University. It was fun being at Black River, and as you're going off to college, whatever you do, do not...
Jacob T. Harrelson.
My name is Jacob Harrelson, and I plan to attend the University of Michigan's College of Engineering in the fall to study computer science. My favorite memories of high school are from the robotics team, building and competing with our robot.
Christopher Heidemann, Simon Hodson, Colin James Hubble.
My name is Colin Hubble. I'll be furthering my education at GRCC, and I'd say my favorite memory at Black River is just hanging out with friends and how grateful I am to have them.
Nelson Hubble.
My name is Nelson Hubble. I'll be attending GRCC this fall with the intent to transfer to the University of Michigan after a couple of years. And my greatest memory at Black River is probably Project Term. Not sure if I could decide on one, but...
Clay Eiley, Cody M. Inthasak, Anna Jai Jackson, Emmanuel Jimenez.
I'm Emmanuel Jimenez. I'm a senior at Black River. Some plans I have after high school is probably go to the military, something along those lines. Biggest takeaway, please study hard. It was really difficult for me.
Akshitha Karthikeyan.
Hi, I'm Akshitha Karthikeyan, and I'll be attending Michigan State University next fall as a genetics and molecular genomics major.
Samuel P. Kelly, Lane Kibler.
Hi, my name is Lane Kibler, and I'll be attending the University of Michigan.
Benjamin Corte, Joshua Laux, Bethany L. Leshene, Noemi Lozano, Caden J. Mott, Alexa Grace Malash.
Hi, I'm Alexa Malash, and I'm super excited to be attending Northern Michigan University to study forensic science and learn some new winter sports. Go Wildcats!
Joshua E. Mers.
I am Joshua Mers, and I am planning to attend Western Michigan University in the fall for mechanical engineering.
Noah Millen.
Hi, I'm Noah Millen. I'm going to Calvin University to study environmental science. I never bought a cap and gown. Joke's on you, didn't need to. And you're watching Disney Channel. Do.
Felix Monet. Brooklyn Patricia Ann Moomey. Rebecca Morn.
Hi, I'm Becca Morn, and I'm going to be going to Trinity Christian College. My advice to the underclassmen is to enjoy high school while it lasts.
Nathan Michael Overway. Laurel Pennington. Dylan Pennington. Kevin Pereira, Sullivan Prince, Ishan Rajani, Savannah Nicole Reinhardt, Xavier Reyes.
My name is Xavier Reyes. I'm heading out to Ferris University to study 3D animation and game design. A lesson I learned from being at Black River is to be yourself at all times, no matter what.
Aliana Evelyn Rios, Amaya M. Rios, Lainey Rokos.
I'm Lainey Rokos, and I'll be attending Butler University, and I'm planning on majoring in environmental studies.
Madeline Rule.
I'm Madeline Rule, and next year I'll be attending DePaul University to study journalism.
Emma Saunders.
Hi, my name is Emma Saunders, and next year I'll be attending the University of Michigan to study international studies and political science. And this is my dog Maxwell.
Edward Schauman. Daniel Sharkey.
What's up, 2020? It's Danny Sharkey. I'm headed to Hope College next year to pursue a business degree, and I'm gonna miss you guys packing the gym for us on Friday nights during basketball season. Wish you guys the best of luck in the future.
Seaton Sly. Jared Tobiasen, Morgan Thomas, Mac Timmer, Alexander Michael Van Houten, Mariel Vanderskur, Giselle Villanueva, Landon Waymink, Sage Aniston Winia.
My name is Sage Winia, and in the fall I'm going to be attending Western Michigan University, majoring in exercise science and getting my teaching certificate.
And Savannah Rose Zeilman. Congratulations, you have truly earned it. Thank you, parents, and thank you, students.
Hi, this is President Mantella from Grand Valley State University. Congratulations, class of 2020. What an accomplishment to complete your high school experience. I know this year was different than any other year in history. To complete it remotely and to have to go through this transition, which is a huge one, to what's next for you, not having full celebration and acknowledgement. So I hope these videos give you a sense of what you've accomplished, give you the feeling of all that you've done and how important it will be as a gateway to what's next in your life. I was a first-generation college student. When I went off to school at Syracuse University, which wasn't too far from home, I remember how nervous I was because in my family, people before me had not experienced college going. And so they could give me love and support, but not a sense of what it was going to be like. So when I ran into a barrier, I've had to figure it out myself and move through each one by one. That's what life's about. You will have experiences where you need to learn to navigate through each of those. I wish you will call upon the moment you feel today where you feel emboldened, supported, a sense of accomplishment, because that'll help to move you through. And if I could give you some advice, I would say on this next step of your journey, try something that you've never tried before. Allow yourself to stretch. Allow yourself to grow. It is those new experiences that help us in life. Not everything will be as it was. I'm standing here with my GVSU mask and about to wear it again as I travel in the campus, going from place to place. These aren't barriers for us. These are safety measures. So take it on, be responsible, and go forward.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. This is an incredible accomplishment during an unprecedented time, and the hard work you've put in has paid off.
This has been a challenging couple of months, and we want to thank each of you who have stayed home and stayed safe during this time. You have all done your part to protect more Michigan families from the spread of COVID-19.
And we know this isn't how you anticipated your graduation to go. This milestone may look different than you expected it to, but you should be immensely proud of what you've achieved.
You've worked hard to get here. You have the power to change the world. You are the most diverse generation our nation has ever seen.
We want to encourage you to use your power for good. Change the tenor of the conversation. Listen to people you might not agree with. Fight injustice, intolerance, and indifference instead of each other.
We believe you. Your generation and the generations that follow will be the engine that drives a course correction for our country and the world.
This will take hard work, but it's worth it. So work hard, look for inspiration in unusual places, and never forget where you came from. We look forward to seeing what the future holds for each of you as we work together to create a better world for those who follow in your footsteps.
Remember to hold close to those you love. Remember to check in on your friends. And remember the creativity that can come from the constraints of staying home. You guys are going to build amazing things, and I can't wait to experience them. Thank you. God bless you. Stand tall, and congratulations.
Congratulations.